Welcome to the TED Ed Podcast, where we delve into the issues that shape our daily lives and drive our productivity. We confront topics that matter deeply to all of us, from healthcare and affirmative action to voting rights and monetary success and failure. We cover it all. And yes, we dive into the complex world of politics, exploring how our country has evolved from slavery to the 21st century. Our content is crafted with care and expertise, drawing from years of experience in these critical areas. We invite you to give the TED Ed podcast a listen. You won't be disappointed. Share your thoughts with friends and confidants, and don't forget to like, comment, and share our episodes. Your engagement helps us grow and reach more listeners. Are you passionate about these topics? Do you have unique insights to share? You could be one of our guest speakers. Drop us a line, send an email, or leave a comment. All requests will be considered. Join us on this journey of exploration and understanding. This is the TED Ed Podcast. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Today is Sunday. Another day, another dollar. God bless all you guys out there and who are watching our video.
You say another dollar? No, it's another $100.
Another $100. Oh, okay. Because you throwing them dollar bills away, you can wipe your butt with them the dollar bills, huh? You throwing $100.
You got to count inflation now. It used to be 20, but now it's $100. You ain't got $100, forget about it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, man, I'm sitting here, man, listening to all these folks out here. And every day go by, man, we get closer to this fucking midterm. And I have no idea what the hell's going to happen. There's so much shit going on.
I'm going to say something negative that I saw on TikTok.
Go ahead.
This is crazy shit here, bro. This guy claimed he got inside information saying this administration is going to do a 9/11 to this country and blame it on Iran. Have a missile blow up something. If there's only one missile, we know it's not from Iran. I'm just saying, that's what they're putting out there, bro. I mean, they got all kind of little...
That's got to be the craziest and the stupidest shit that I ever heard.
It sounds like it's some crazy shit, though.
That's some crazy stuff. How in the hell you think that they gonna be able to blame Iran for what the hell going on here?
I'm just saying.
That shit is got to be.
The people got all kinds of little things that this man is gonna do and planning on doing, and it's just that bad, Ed. It's just that bad because he already know he got 30, 40 million people ain't going to give up on him. No matter what. So, he knows how to placate these people, bro. Look what he's doing about, what he said about those people on the ship. Should have been longer. Should be longer. Ain't long enough.
It is embarrassing and stuff what he has done. It is really embarrassing, and he just embarrassed himself the other day when he said he didn't care about them people on that daggone ship. That's embarrassing. And he's turning a whole bunch of folks in the military against him. He's supposed to be the commander in chief that's supposed to care about the military, and he done took over $1.5 trillion almost and everything, and just throw it away on some bullshit. And when these people come home, and you know they're getting ready to come home, and they're going to have to let them off that goddamn ship. They're going to be telling stories and stuff, horror stories, and I bet you some of them folks and stuff got cameras. They done took pictures of that shit that's been going on. And they got people out there, Ted, that is going to put this shit out there. They don't care what Trump has to say. They're going to put that stuff out there. And it's going to look awfully bad for him and his people. Awfully bad.
Well, it's going to take, even if that ship, they claim that the Washington
That's
is
the one they
supposed to
got.
be
That's
on
the
its
one.
way there.
Yeah, the Washington is going there and stuff now. Yeah.
But they say it takes 30 days to get there. I mean, for them from where they are now to get back to San Diego. So if it takes Washington another 30 days, that's, let's say, by August. So I think they're gonna try to delay this shit until after the voting.
It's going to be
That's
hard
a,
to do. That's going to be hard to do. That's going to be hard to do because you're right. They are out there. They already sending the George Washington there. And I don't know if they already done sent the carrier back or they're waiting until George Washington get there and then send the carrier back. A whole lot can happen, Ted, during that time.
oh yeah.
A whole lot can happen during that time. We already got um, almost every one of those Gulf states and stuff and everything has told Trump and the military, our military, to get their asses out of their country. They're making pacts and stuff with Turkey and Pakistan, and even China's getting involved in that stuff now. They slowly but surely and stuff bringing them over there. They creeping in there. It ain't gonna look very good for Trump and everything and stuff during this period of time, man. He can't cover up all this shit that's going on, man. There's so much shit, man, he got going on. He can't cover all this stuff up. Plus, his health is going down. He got so much stuff going on, man. He can't keep it up. It's too much. It is, Ted. You look at all this shit that's going on. You got that shit going on there with Iran. That the world and stuff is needing that damn oil to come out of that Middle East. He he got a lawsuit against the BBC, and they about ready to lose that motherfucker.
He went over the deadline.
He's already trying to deal with all kinds of stuff, man. He got that they're going East Wing and stuff and everything is still fucked up. We're trying to get the Supreme Court to override the appeals court and everything and let them start construction on that damn thing. He got to get that daggone uh, Save America Act and stuff passed through Congress that they done already told them that they ain't gonna pass that shit. The BBC getting ready to subpoena his whole goddamn family. They got a lawsuit and stuff against them right now for the Epstein case. He got so much stuff going on, man, around the crime scene. His press secretary is gone. His liar in chief is gone. I don't know. He gonna be able to get anybody else to take her spot and
Wait a
be able
minute,
to
did you
lie like
just
she
call
does.
her the liar in chief?
I call her the liar in chief. Yes, she is, cause she can lie real good and
Ooh.
make it sound damn good too. He's fighting Canada and stuff because they're getting ready to put that 50% tariff on Canada. He got China sitting out there and everything, and they done got rid of all damn near almost all their fucking bonds and stuff. The goddamn economy is gonna be real screwed up here, man, real soon. He cannot keep hiding this mess that's going on with this debt. It's gonna overwhelm him here real soon. He got so much stuff going on that I don't believe he even realized what the hell is happening.
You're right. He got a lot of stuff going on, you know. But he has the evil people that's working with him, and he got a bunch of them. And you might say that he has a lot of stuff going on. No, he delegates that shit, bro. He thinks of things and sees things, and then he delegates. So what he cares, and then he throw it out of his mind. And then if you don't do it, then he'll get somebody else, and he'll fire that person, or he'll reprimand them, or whatever the case may be. But the point is, he ain't worrying about that, because whatever the shit, all the chaos that he wants, it's going to happen because he's got his minions to do it.
But but most of them, Ted, they ain't very smart. They're idiots. Every last one of them is an idiot.
He
They ain't got
he
enough
covers
sense.
up for him. He covers up for him.
Well, he can't keep covering up that mess, man. Just the dirt in the middle of the living
Well,
room floor is getting
it,
higher.
it's quite obvious that it is working because it's happening. You know, look at all the mistakes that they've made just in the Iran war. All the mistakes that just in the Iran war. All the mistakes just in Israel, dealing with Israel. All the mistakes he made over in Venezuela. It's the shit in Mexico. All of that. This shit is, you know, people don't even bring up his mistakes and his mishaps and the things that are unconstitutional and things that are just not ethical. This is the sad part about it. This is not normal. And they have proven to us that there are some people can get away with all kind of shit. They got proof that their person that's running the border was caught with the FBI taking $50,000. They threw it out. So when we say the shit is just not normal, Ed, all of this stuff that he's doing, and he's calling himself doing the thing for America. He's not doing a damn thing for America. Right now, we have so many cities that have been flooded and tornadoed out. These people don't even talk about it no more.
Well, the people in the states and stuff, Ted, are bringing this stuff up. The governor,
That's not normal.
yeah, I know
I'm
it's not
sorry.
normal, and the governor of Indiana, where they just had that big tornado that came through up there around the Chicago area, they still got areas and stuff there who don't even have electricity.
That's what I say. It's not normal, Ed.
Yeah,
The
and now
president is supposed to be
and now
there
we're
to
finding
support.
out that FEMA is broke. That they ain't got no money.
That's right. Because they didn't took all the money
They ain't got
and
no
put it
money.
somewhere
So
else.
so the states now got pressure on them to try to help their people and stuff there. And like I just said, the governor of Indiana, he came up there to Maryville, I guess, and flew around and they asking him, why aren't you, going over to D.C. to get some money? And he finally had to admit, he said, they done told us that they ain't got no money. So he's got people there in his state and stuff, a whole big, and it ain't just black folks and stuff. It's a lot of white folks over there and everything don't have electricity. And the only thing that he can say is that the state of Indiana is probably going to have to figure out how that we're going to come up with some money. Not like Illinois did with Pritzker came through there and they had that big tornado that came through Kankakee to Rumba Park. Pritzker came up there, and I guarantee you, man, they done did a whole lot of work there. The people over there in Kankakee and who got messed up, and the people in the Rumba Park all along the Kankakee River and stuff there. He has forced the insurance companies and the state of Illinois and stuff and everything is ensuring that these people's properties and stuff are going to be put back to where they work. And they're doing it. People are working, they're getting this stuff done. They're repairing homes, they're taking care of these people's roofs and everything. And most of the folks there are very satisfied. Governor Pritzker is quietly setting the stage and stuff and everything, maybe to do a run on the presidency in 2028. And he's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Well,
All the people in those red states out in Nebraska, South Dakota, Montana, and a couple of other red states out there, the Democrats have done something and stuff that's unheard of. All their Democratic candidates and stuff who won in the primary, they forced them to drop out. They told them that they're not going to run. They all of them dropped out. Said, we're not running. Why they do that?
you tell me.
Could be a smart move. They are independent candidates who are running in those elections and stuff there. And as far as the senatorial candidates and stuff are running, they got independents and stuff who are running. And they're thinking and they're figuring and stuff that at least one of those states is going to vote in an independent that's going to come to the U.S. Senate. And they hopefully that they're going to caucus and stuff with the Democrats. May happen. We don't know.
Well, we already know what I think something like 40% of the voting constituents are independent. They register as independent
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of us don't go along with the Republicans, don't go along with the Democrats. And, you know, they keep on talking about a third party. That ain't going to happen. So, and then, do you know there's something like a couple of hundred people, if not more, run for president? So, and all these other people that get their own little private parties. So, I don't know, man. You know, this America is well, we've been going through a transition for a while,
Absolutely.
but
And change is coming. I don't care what happened. Change is coming, and we're gonna have to deal with it.
well, the one thing that and I'm talking about the military. I've always had some confidence in our security and military people, thinking that they are dedicated to the American people because they have families and, you know, they are patriots as far as dedicating their life to the cause, which means democracy, freedom, liberty. And that's the one thing that you would think that would hold up. Just the same thing, I had the almost same attitude with the FBI, the CIA, police officers, all of these different kinds of people dedicating their life for the betterment of the country. However, it has come to my attention, ain't so. I mean, we knew that there were some infiltrators that hated black people, anti-black, anti-this and this and that, but it wasn't this bad. Now we have people that have infiltrated the government and all the local governments. We knew that in a whole lot of areas they had penetrated the local governments and all that, but there were always some guardrails always some, we gonna get you. Meaning that if you ain't right, if you're not ethical, if you're not fair, you don't stand for justice, we gonna get you. Now, everybody is sort of kind of, what the hell is going on? Well, they have moved from the underground and now they're all out there bold as shit. We always talking about KKK. Man, they got more spin-offs from KKK than they got a little bit. And a lot of them are legal, non-profit organizations. So it's a crime. I heard somebody say this, Ed. I ain't gonna mention his name, but he said that black people don't realize that we only have one ally. We don't have the Haitians, we don't have the Latinos, we don't have the Africans, we don't have the only people that we have aligned with or allied with us is the Caribbean islands. I don't know how true that is, but I can just say this is that we know that the Calypso guy, I can't think of his name, and we know that a lot of famous people was in line with Martin Luther King that were Caribbeans, Jamaicans, and all of that. So right now we're just by ourselves now, man. We're just by ourselves, and we're not. Uh, I was listening to Pastor Bryant this morning. He was talking to this uh, very the lady that's in charge of black votes registration, and she, it's amazing, Ed, how people have listened to us, or maybe it just one thought or one idea. It always spreads all over the place. So God don't give it to everybody. I mean, but He does give it to other people. Meaning that and bring it up. I heard this basketball player says, "What are you guys doing with your money? You sitting up here you have made over $150 million, and you ain't buying you running up to L.A. UCLA playing basketball when you can build your own gym in the community. You can buy community. You can build community centers. Why are you running up to UCLA playing basketball?" Then I heard this other lady say the same thing, the voting lady, talking about what we need to do as far as our communities. Where's the rich people, black rich people building cities? She said that we had over 150 small black towns back in the 20s and 30s. Where's how come the millionaires are not building towns and cities? See, this is what we've been talking about. But the point is, you know what the whole cap of it is? We have to have security to protect those people. Look what they did to Altadena. They burnt it down. Caught the guy who did it. 80%, 85% of the people that live in Altadena are black. Burnt that whole area up. That's the problem right now, is that we can build stuff, we can franchise and do all those things, but the point is you have to know how you gotta have to have protection, and we don't get the same protection as these white folks. And you got people that sabotaging even white folks. But the point is that our communities have been burnt down. It's been said already that in 1905 we had more land ownership than we have in 2026. And that's because lack of capital. We try to go through their system, and I can tell you for a fact, being a past banker, they do not loan a lot of money to black people. Any little mistake on your credit or whatever, and I done seen white folks walk in there and boom, 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 no problem. This is not a negative. This is a fact. This is this reality, and this is stuff that we have been dealing with for 300, 400 years. And, the positive side of it is that we don't give up, bro. We don't quit. We keep moving on. We keep moving forward to make it better. We are the ones in this country that keep this country together. We the ones that's able to keep it going. It's being proven right now. It's being proven right now. They are in a mess. They are in a mess. In all the things that they're doing right now, they are in a mess. They're out of control. They done built these hundreds of data centers that don't have any regulations. They're in a mess. They don't have the intellect or the intelligence to do the right thing. They just, hey, give me something under the table. Okay, fine. Do what you want to do. You want to mess up the waters? Go and mess up the waters. You want to mess up the air? Go and mess up the air. You want to mess up the land? Go on and do that too. Because they have no morality as far as what's right. A lot of them don't. That don't make no sense. You sitting up here, you're going to take all the water out of the people's property and then turn around and then run the electricity up where they're paying less water, have less water available, and then at the same time, I got to pay more in electricity. They have no morality, bro. They don't have, the only thing they see is right now, I'm going to get my money. It ain't nothing but pennies, nickels, and dimes compared to what these multi-billionaire people are doing. This ain't just Trump. Trump trying to make his little chump change. They laughing at him. They laughing at him. He ain't worth nothing. They laughing at him. This right here is these corporations and these greedy billionaires who don't give a shit about nothing because they right now they lavishing on their yachts now or some other country. That's exactly what they're doing. I mean, we heard Trump come out of his mouth. We're a third world country. That's what he's trying to make us out of, a third world country. That tells you right now. I'm telling you. So where is our leaders at? I listened to President Obama, and you know how he is. He talks very calm, cool, and collected. And then you got Cory Bush. He see all this shit and he pissed off. But an angry black man don't look good. and you get a couple of these people that say the right things, but they don't sound angry. They just spitting out the truth. But like I say, everything always gets better. That's what I look at. Everything always gets better because everything has to come. It's got to be. It's people get fed up with this evil shit that's going on now. It's too much evil shit going on. Too much. And like you said, he got all this stuff on his plate, all the little things that he's doing to distract and mess up so that people can mess about the penny ante stuff. And, he want to steal, you know, $25 billion. That's what he going to do. He walked out of office, man. By the time he get out of office, God forbid, I'm not gonna say live or die, but what I'm saying is, if he walk out of office, he's gonna be walking out with more about $30 billion, easy, easy. So, but the billionaires, the real billionaires, the top 25, 30 billionaires, man, they're laughing at him. Oh, give him some chump change. And they so dumb, they probably don't even know. They could wipe that little money out he got out just like that.
Well, I've been listening to you for the last 10 or 15 minutes and stuff and everything, and I've been sitting here and shit is just rolling through my head
Well,
and
speak
stuff
up,
like that.
brother.
It's been rolling through my head. I'm telling you, it's
Let
rolling
it
through my
run. Let
head.
it run.
I'm sitting here, and you said we ain't got no allies. Do we really need any allies? Do we really, as a people, need allies?
Good question.
Just like you finished up and you said we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be able to do everything. We gonna get this stuff done. So why do we need any allies when we can get this shit done ourselves?
Mm, that's right.
We can get this stuff done. We done it before. We
Yep.
can get this shit. We don't need no goddamn allies. They need to be following us.
That's right.
They need to be following us
You're
because we're
right.
gonna get this stuff done. Because out of all this crap that's going on, it's temporary. What that old boy, that orange hair boy doing up there in the wild, it is temporary. And we can get through the temporary shit. And in the olden days, the the Indians would go out in the prairie and they set it on fire. They burn it up. Why they do that? People thought they were crazy. Hey, why are you gonna burn it up? You burn the stuff up and everything because new growth is gonna come up. Burn all the old stuff out and new growth is gonna come up.
Ooh, now, that right there is an analogy there, bro.
Yeah, a new growth is gonna come up. These data centers and stuff out there that these people are building and everything. Somebody in the infinite wisdom are going to be sitting back right now. And after these people spend all that money building these data centers up, somebody's going to come in there and buy these daggone things that are real cheap and make a lot of goddamn money.
Woo.
Because most of these folks and stuff right now, Ted, who are building these data centers, they're building them on credit.
Mm,
They done
that's
borrowed
true.
money to
That's
build
true.
these damn things. And if they can't pay that daggone debt off, they're gonna go belly up, and them data centers gonna be sitting there. And somebody done spent a whole lot of money to build something up and everything. And if somebody real smart and everything gonna be able to get them daggone data centers and stuff and everything and do something very positive and stuff with them. I can see it in my mind.
Mm,
They got NVIDIA over there, and that man, who was the CEO, he done made a lot of goddamn money.
and it's people too.
and made a whole lot of damn money. And he done put that money away and stuff and everything because he knows that these chips that they are building out there and everything, they said, can't nobody else make these fucking chips. We got the deadline thing. Well, them little bitty slant-eyed gooks over there in China made these fucking chips and shit that outperform the video stuff, and they ain't even paid a third of the price for them goddamn chips. They ain't paid a third of the price for that stuff. These folks are paying millions of dollars for these daggone chips, and they done built them and stuff, and they ain't even paid a third of the money, a fifth of the money. And they got a chip that's outperforming that shit right now that they just sat down there and built. What people said they can't do it, well, they did it. They're sitting over there, Ted, with all these large language models, and they letting people use this shit for free. Gemini can't compete with free. Meta can't compete with free. None of these folks out there commit with free. Chat GPT can't even commit this shit for free. But they did it. And eventually, they're going to start charging stuff for their little stuff that they're using and stuff. But by then, all them little bit other folks and spend all that money or all that debt, they're going to go belly up. Which ones are going to be, we don't know yet. Somebody's going to go belly up just a little bit. That old boy, him and his daddy and his son bought all these damn media companies up. CBS, they buy them out. They want to get Discovery and buy them all up. And people looking at it say, man, this man is a billionaire. He buying them all up. He buying them on debt. He's using debt to buy them up. One day the bill's going to come due and he's going to be able to pay it. Because he didn't over leverage himself.
Mm.
All you got to do it in wait. It's getting ready to happen. They can't keep on borrowing this money and trying to build this shit up and be able to win. They done pull the wool over a whole lot of folks' eyes. We got Tesla sitting out there, and in the last 2 or 3 months, we ain't heard a whole lot of shit about them.
Nope.
Because they got a bomb that they're getting ready to, that they're trying to hide, and it's going to explode here in just a little bit. You can't keep on doing it. If you go around some of these cities and stuff, and these little small towns and all that little stuff and everything, all these malls who done went belly up got cars sitting out there in their lot where they storing them at. Millions of Teslas sitting out in these lots being stored. They can't do nothing with them. Can you imagine, Ted, that they got trucks, millions of them, sitting on a lot for over 700 days?
Mm.
Millions. They can't sell them. What are they going to do with them? That's what these fuckers are doing with them now. Every 700 days, that's what, 2 years, they ain't sold them. They try to auction them off. Nobody want to, they can't auction them off. Nobody want to buy them. Pay the money for it. So all they doing now, they're taking the goddamn trucks and shit, man, brand new fucking trucks, man, and they're crushing them up and getting the metal off of them. Brand new trucks. We talking Ford, talking these big ass Dodge trucks. They done lost a lot of money. These car companies. We ain't got no money to get to bail them out. Shit, one truck and get two fucking with them. So what we gonna do? Be a whole lot of people in this country, man, ain't got no fucking job and shit because they can't keep up with this shit.
We want to pay $700, $800, $900 a month for a $70,000 truck.
$80,000, $100,000 trucks, and they ain't reducing the prices. If I'm them and my truck has been sitting on that lot for 700 days, that's over 2 years, and I ain't sold it. And the best thing I can do is have a fire sale. You would think that they would have a goddamn fire sale. Get the truck and reduce the price on them. Even if you sell the shit at a fucking loss. They just taking them in, destroying them. So we got a mess going on. When Trump get ready to leave out of office in the next 2 years and stuff, if we ain't got somebody that's very, very smart and very well doing anything, or as we just said, get one of these black folks up in there and stuff so they can clean up these white folks' mess again. I can see a lot of jobs, Ted, coming out of this mess. A whole lot of jobs. I don't know if you can't see it, but I can. I can see millions of us getting out there and making a hell of a lot of goddamn money. We can do it because we're in the United States of America.
Mm-hmm.
The world is not going to let us fail.
Who's not going to let us fail?
The world is not going to let us fail. We too damn big and too important. They're not going to let us fail. Now, you remember probably 6, 7 months ago, we were talking about them damn farmers. They ain't got no place to put their grain. They shit is all on the fucking ground. Guess what them Simon guns done figured out how to do? They done figured out how to store their fucking grain right out there in the fields where they harvest the daggone crops at. They got these big, long-ass fucking bags that they done made. And they just store their grain right out there in the field. You don't need no silos. They don't need none of them big-ass tanks and stuff to throw their shit in now. They store it right out there in the field. You done figured out how to do it. We got a lot of ingenuity and stuff in there still, kid, that we can figure out what the hell to do. You got a lot of brain power in this country. All we got to do is set it free. Quit worrying about Donald Trump. Fuck him. And get out there and start doing what we need to do to survive. That's my thing. Leave that Negro alone. If he want to go out there and make his little billions of dollars, let his ass make his billions of dollars, because guess what? He's going to be dead before he spend a dime of that damn money. And most of the time, by the time he gone, there are going to be so many goddamn creditors and shit on his ass and shit, all that fucking money going to be gone. Mar-a-Lago is going to be a mausoleum. Somebody going to get it dirt cheap. Because he a bad paymaster. He don't pay nobody. And a whole bunch of folks out there gonna be coming after him Get that damn money out of his ass. Plus, the Iranians already peeped this whole content. they got they got they got pictures of him, and then on the side of him they got an X-ray of him on his frame, and they showing his big head. That's why his whole middle, cause he got the fucking diamonds on him. Now he got. They done told him, how the hell you gonna control it in the damn thing? He can't even control his own fucking bowels. He is not gonna make it, Ted. He is not gonna make it. I don't think he's gonna make it to 2028. I don't think he's gonna make it. It is almost impossible for him to make it. I don't think he's gonna make it. Dementia and all this other shit is setting in real bad. Anytime he can sit there and tell a crowd he's gonna turn that little strait into property of the United States. That's our property. We're gonna turn it into the property of the United States. Now you got people sitting in the background. Hey, we know that shit is it ain't real. Hey, he going cuckoo like I'll get out. How the hell he going? He can't even. He can't even feed our own troop, my own people who over there and shit. They can't even get a proper meal. And he gonna turn it into our territory. That shit is crazy.
He say anything to try to make himself like he
It
is.
is, but like I said before, we need to, as a folks here in the United States, let's stop listening to his ass. Think about something else to do here. Go out there, damn his ass, and do our own shit and be done with it. We can nix him because his power lies where, and people listening to him. As long as you showing pictures of him, as long as he on TV, as long as he out there, people doing that stuff and everything, he still got the power. You take his power away from him and everything by stop showing his shit. Quit fucking with him and leave him alone. Then he become irrelevant. That's all you got to do. Anything he says, anything you don't, stop printing it. You ain't got to print another word. Trump said this, he said that. Anybody who's printing that stuff and everything, we need to do the same thing Donald Trump doing to him. Something wrong with you. Why are you printing this shit? Ain't nobody saying it. We're going to say it. Stop printing this shit. I ain't going to keep on printing all that stuff and everything because it is not true. Let's talk about some real stuff. Talk about how we're going to save ourselves, how these states are going to rise up and save themselves because you can't depend on the federal government because Trump, he done broke the place. He did something to that people probably 3 or 4 years ago thought was impossible. Can't break the federal government. He done it. That nigga done it. He done broke us.
Well, here's the thing, about when it comes to as far as in-kind, and when I say in-kind, I'm talking about people donating money to all these nonprofits and actual federal grants and stimulus and all those types of things for these nonprofit NGOs. They were doing a lot of things for the American people and keeping this country, moving like it is. But a lot of people are still doing those types of things, but they're doing it directly now. And so they have stopped a lot of funding for a lot of programs. Now you look at, and I'm just using this as an example, and it's not really a good example, but PBS, they stopped the funding for PBS.
Hmm.
PBS is still out there, bro.
They still out there. They
So,
still out there.
and I can go on, it's probably 100 more different types of organizations that's out there, that's still out there, that's doing their thing. But the
And
point
functioning.
is that those people were reaching more people, but they're still on the radio. They're still out there on TV. They're still doing news articles. And that's the thing, bro. He can't stop that spirit of what America is all about.
It's
I was
about.
thinking about the different regimes of the world, and think about this though, Ed. We know that China, would you say they have this little party that they run, and the Beijing is running that. But at the same time, he has what they call as an enterprise, and then in order for you to do business in China, you have to be connected to that enterprise, which is they control it to a certain degree. Now you got some of these people are so smart. You got over what 600, 800 uh, Chinese people that are billionaires. So, so obviously he is allowing these people to make money, but he controls them. You look at Russia, same thing. So, so what Trump is trying to do? See, this is the verge of fascism. This is what this is. This is fascism here in the United States, because I don't think that the Democrats are going to allow him to run the country. Now they have allowed him. Now he's doing some things that what China's doing, like getting 10 or 15% from these countries, and investing in some of these countries. They're using China's kind of mechanism to those countries, those companies that are in trouble, like they did Intel. But the point is that they don't realize, man, and I think a lot of the American people have realized that what makes this country go is the small business, the companies that got 100 or less employees. That's what makes this country go. You got people that have 3 or 4 restaurants, and they got 100 and some people working. You got people that have these mechanic shops, and they might have 2 or 3 mechanic shops, and they got 50 people working. This is what makes this country go. Small businesses and local. So we'll see.
So
Like I say,
so
I think
so
that
so
we are
what
so
you
far.
just so what you just said, and you mentioned, I think last week or week before last, that you and your family go out to eat, and these
Yep.
places are packed.
Yes.
These small businesses are thriving.
Yes.
They pack no matter what they had going on. They still pack. They still doing business. They still out there making money. So they are doing what they supposed to be doing. They are thriving. So what we were saying and stuff now is that these small businesses is running this place and everything, and they doing it.
Yeah.
They still doing it. No matter how there's shit going on, they still doing it. They are surviving. They out there. They making money. They doing what's necessary to keep this country going. And as long as they doing what they doing, we gonna make it.
Well,
Damn Trump.
I mean, he's tried. He's damn near tried. He had the tariffs going on. and then the gas prices. Those things, are hurting the people that don't have the working class. You know, that's hurting the working class people. But it's still striving. Those high prices. When you go to the retail stores to buy some clothes, or you go to some of these supermarkets and what have you, supermarkets. I've been listening, and a lot of people say, well, it's more dollar stores now than I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I might have walked in a dollar store maybe once or twice, but I'm just saying, bro. You know, this is what America is all about. However, the point is that when it comes to, it's more black businesses are popping up, all of these things, small businesses. But the thing is, they got to get these road. I don't know how else to say it. People that's messing with people off the street. That's the thing, and they should protect and serve.
We can do it. We got the ability to do it, Ted. And like I said earlier and stuff, the world is not going to let us fail. Uh, Trump tried to enact all these damn tariffs and stuff, and he done picked China out and said, well, we're going to charge y'all anything that comes from China, we're going to charge them 50% tariff. Well, all China did was move the stuff over to Vietnam and then ship it here. If they don't pay the tariffs and shit,
Absolutely.
they go into all these ASEAN countries and
Or
stuff and
Mexico.
everything, and they send their shit over there on the motherfucking on the
Or
goddamn
Mexico.
tree, and then they just change the name on the shit and said it's shipped from Vietnam and don't pay the damn tariff. They
And
done figure
and
out a way to get
people
around it.
people the reason why China is hustling so much is because they got 1.4, 1.5 billion people to feed.
They got to keep
They
them.
got to
They got
keep
to keep
moving.
them working,
They got
and
to
they done
keep it
figured out a
moving.
way how to keep them working. And that's all we got to do. Figure out a way how to keep our people working. Innovate. And as long as we can innovate and do stuff and everything, we gonna make it. I know it. We can make it through. Final word, my brother. We an hour done gone by.
All I gotta say is, I see the light of the tunnel, bro. I really do. I mean, I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm not trying to be flippant. But the point is that I'm gonna say this. We said it before. Keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Because we're gonna get through this. I tell you, Ted, we're gonna get through this. Some kind of way, we're gonna get through it. All we got to do is just keep on going. Quit. Don't lay down. Don't give a shit about it. Wake up. Keep on going. Wake up. Keep on going. Go to sleep. Wake up. Keep going. Keep doing what you know is right. That's the only thing we can do. Keep doing what you feel is right. And as long as you keep on doing what you feel is right, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna get out there and we're gonna do what's necessary and stuff to keep on living and keep on doing what we gotta do. We've been doing this shit for 400 years, I guess. Yeah, even when they was sitting out there picking cotton and stuff, people they woke up every day and we make it on through. And we're gonna keep on making it on through. All our all the scraps that came off the master's table and shit now is a delicacy.
Yes.
I can't even I can't even afford an oxtail. I can't afford it.
Hey, hammocks.
I can't afford them. Because they're a delicacy now.
I
It
bought
used
I
to be.
bought I bought I bought a package of hammocks, man. It cost me almost $15. I used to get that shit for $2.50.
You damn right. They was throwing that shit off the table. We get it free. Pigtails, you can't get that, man. Smoked meat, you can't even get that for nothing. Goddamn.
Hey,
We
they're
done,
selling what do you call it? A drumstick of a turkey for $10.
oh man, shit. He said, hey,
These people, they're insane, bro.
you
They're
just
insane.
scrap them out and turn it to be a delicacy. People, we gonna make this shit through. Oh man. Oh my God. Well, only thing I can say is most people can't do like us. We got 2 freezers in the basement, and we got a refrigerator and another refrigerator. And every time we see shit on sale, we fill that freezer up.
That's the way to do it, bro. That's the
That's the
way to
way they
do
do it. We fill that freezer up, man. I see that they got chicken legs out there for $5 a pack. That's fucking big, that long. They got chicken legs in it. Shit, my freezer half full of chicken legs. We gonna be eating chicken for for, for a month.
it. Make sure you
All right.
got your make sure you get your barbecue thing ready because the electricity might go out on you.
Well, yeah, you know we know how to do that, man. Shit,
That's what
where
I'm
we come
talking
from?
about.
Well, where we come from? We know how to
That's
do
what
that.
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
then we go out there, chop some wood, man, put it in the motherfucking stove and shit,
You
and
was a
everything
cook on
keep
the
going.
stove, brother, like that.
Yeah,
Put the wood in there.
get some kerosene lamp and shit.
They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing
You
about
know,
that.
ain't nobody gonna stop us.
They don't know nothing about that shit.
All right, people. We'll see y'all guys tomorrow. Bye bye.